wicked ones, the gods that used to rule the earth.
There's elements that are controlling the scenes today that are trying to fulfill all these esoteric prophecies. So you got to remember that Satan is the god of this world. Well, they were worshiping the fallen angels back then, right? They had the gods of old. These are the same ones that continue to be worshipped today by various different sects and leaders of government and the members of the deep state. That's why they do the rituals and what have you. But it started off back then, and these people are that it's been passed down from generation to generation, this ideology, this belief system that this Antichrist, this Messiah, this person in place of Christ is going to come. And right now we're seeing that they're setting up his world kingdom to be taken over by him.
The nation of America has a hidden history that most people aren't really aware of. There's a lot of conspiracy theories and a lot of ideas, but in reality, America, we have evidence that America, before it was called America, that it was known as this great Western Hemisphere. Okay, the Western Hemisphere, that is what was prophesied by Plato. You had, even the Greek biographer Plutarch talked about voyages to this great land in the ancient world. So really, you got to get past this whole American mindset of Christopher Columbus and the Native American Indians. Governor DeWitt Clinton, former governor of New York, he was also held a prestigious role at the New York Historical Society. And he said on record that they had come into contact with ancient fortifications on our soil, and these fortifications were evidence that there was an advanced civilization far exceeding that of the Native American Indians right here in America. Now this was on record with DeWitt Clinton. When you consider the fact that the types of news we get today versus the type of news that was, in the early part of this nation, it's totally different. It's all fake news today. All of it. All sides of it that you're going to get on TV. The old news that we found articles, we found all types of information showing that there was an ancient civilization here before the Native Americans, that there was this idea of serpent worship on this continent, and Plato himself, which Plato is a worldwide household name. Everyone knows who Plato is, major occultist. They believed that in the end times, there would be a great nation that was going to rise up in the Western Hemisphere. Again, the Western Hemisphere is the key. The great nation of the Western Hemisphere is going to rise up. It's going to take its rightful place as the beacon of light that was going to rule the world. It was going to bring about a philosophic empire, a one-world philosophic empire, and it was going to be utilizing the creeds and the beliefs of the old pagan world. This is Justin Fall.
This is Wes Fall.
And you're watching
End Times Productions.